Hello, beautiful peaches of the world. I have returned with another video. This one is a bullet journal spread, not a makeup tutorial, just because it's a new month and I've always done bullet journal spreads for the next month. So probably the next video I'm posting up will be a makeup tutorial. For this month, I wanted to do the same theme as last month, which was using a song to help me get inspired and create my spread. So this month I'm trying to do it again. I didn't have any ideas up until 4-ish days ago because I just didn't know what to do, because all the songs in June were, although very great bops, they were very strong and charismatic, not really summery. So I struggled with deciding on what to do for the spread. And then my saviors, Elris, came out with another song. This is their third comeback, I think, and I did not like their debut song or their comeback song after that, but I thought I should give them a try again because I really like girl groups. They're amazing. I think they're very talented. So when I tried out their song again, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was really good. I love the sceneries in the music video. I love the song. They all look beautiful. So I thought, hey, why not? So for the title page, I decided to use my watercolors to create a backdrop. This backdrop is actually seen in the music video. Not the exact colors. I tried my best with what I could do, but noting my terrible painting skills, leave exactly what I wanted, but that's fine. So when I looked at the backdrop, it just didn't look that great. So I decided to add some purple in there, even though this wasn't the color in the music video. I just thought the purple added a little more depth to the sky, because if you look at the sky, it actually goes darker as you go up once the sun sets down. So that's why I included the purple. And then around the backdrop, I did draw a seashell floaty. Well, not seashell, I think it's a clam. It has a pearl in it, but it's something that appeared in the music video, so I decided to include it. And then I drew the sand, shoreline, and then the palm tree. So these are things that did pop up in the music video that I already envisioned to be put on the title page. And overall, I really liked how it turned out. This is exactly how I saw it in my mind, and I'm really proud of myself for succeeding for once. I hope you all know how that feels, because you look at all these beautiful bullet journal spreads and you're like, man, I cannot recreate it perfectly like I wanted to. So being able to actually draw out and create this page the way I wanted was a win for me. So as I said last month, I really suck at calligraphy, so of course your girl decided to just scribble it out in pencil and then traced everything in a marker, because that's a lot easier for me. I have more control and I prefer it this way anyways. So there is my final title page. It looks amazing. I really loved it, and I think overall it represented a huge chunk of the music video. So if you haven't heard Elris' new song, it's called Summer Dream, and I totally recommend you to check it out if you're into that fresh, innocent vibe that girl groups give a lot of times. If you don't like it, I don't want to hear you complain, because I'm getting really tired of the hate towards girls. It's really funny how a lot of you voice girls to be equals, and then you tear them down when they become these great idol singers, and it's just really sad to see. But yeah, so on to the next page. I decided to go with another quote page before going into my trackers, and again I use a quote from the music video, or well, the song, and this quote actually says, "I want to go to the end of the world." Okay, so if you look up the lyrics, there's actually not a lot of inspiring lyrics from this song. Instead, it's more like a love song, but at the same time, it feels like they're trying to escape reality. But of course, lyrics are up to your interpretation. This is just mine. So going with this one, I decided to fill it with leaves because there is a scene in the music video where one of the girls is standing in front of like a bunch of tropical plants. So I decided it was a good idea to incorporate this on the quotes page, and I love how it turned out. This is by far one of my favorite quote pages that I've ever made, and I'm really proud of how I set it up, and I'm extremely satisfied with the final result. Now on the next page you see my trackers. Last month I did not utilize them because I don't know why. I just guess I'm not motivated. And another thing, I don't keep track of how much water I drink, and I barely worked out last month because more than half of the month I was either depressed or I had no sleep at all, and I was extremely tired, and I'm one of those people that get extremely sick if I'm really tired. So there was that, and then there was also my stomach problems. So in the end, there was no point in utilizing the trackers because I didn't do anything. So for this month, I decided to do something different. Hopefully it will motivate me, and yeah. So you do see the outline of the fruit stand on the next page. This is because there was a fruit stand scene in the music video, and I want to utilize that for my trackers. But I couldn't draw the fruit stand that appeared in the music video, so this one is just something I found online that was easy for me to draw. Of course, you can always print out your own fruit stand drawing and then fill it in yourself, but I wanted everything to be my drawings this time. And so for the trackers, as you see, I have 2 fruit boxes on the stand, and at first I was gonna draw the days as fruits and then color it in, but that hasn't been so great for me. So instead I decided to erase all that and just fill in the fruits as I go. As in, I'm going to draw the fruits as I exercise or complete that task. And by the end of the month, I should be able to see whether or not I was successful in my goals, because if I barely worked out, you'll see an almost empty box. So I think this will keep me in check for my habits, because I do want to utilize the trackers. I strongly believe that they will help me improve myself, so I just need to get that motivation from somewhere. So like I said, in the music video, it's a different fruit stand. So I tried to incorporate a lot of the set objects that were seen in the music video so that it could still be a little bit similar to what was seen. So I included a pineapple on top and a potted plant because those appeared, and then that sign, I just wanted to fill up that empty area, so I included another sign, but this time it had these props that were shown in the music video again. So it's that sailing thing. And then there's the ocean wave border at the bottom. And overall, I am very proud of myself for being able to draw something like this. And then I had this empty space next to the fruit stand, and I kind of sat there for a bit and was like, well, what am I supposed to fill here? So I decided to go with another quote. Now, originally I wanted to continue the lyrics from the other page, but decided to not do that because I didn't like the lyrics, so I skipped forward a little bit more, and then I chose "Give Me More Beautiful Memories." And I think this is a beautiful quote. And again, I liked how it turned out. I added a border around it, and then at the bottom I decided to include my key from my mood tracker. This time I used summer fruits, so from left to right means worst to good, and I decided to go with watermelon, a grapefruit, and then a pomegranate, an orange, a lemon, and then a kiwi. So as you see, I use red for worst and then green for best. And then I just drew the circles for all 31 days of July, and these will represent the fruits of each day. And then depending on my mood, I'll draw in the fruit myself and color it in, and so by the end of the month I'll have like a page full of fruits. And then at the end you'll see that I have this empty space. So here's the final look. As you see, I drew in leaves. I didn't like how it turned out, so I didn't include that in the video. Anyways, that's the end of my bullet journal spread. I hope you enjoyed it. So follow me on Instagram. Thumbs it up if you liked it. And remember to click to subscribe. And I'll see you next time, my lovely peaches. Whew.